Present moment is in your experience right now completely non-separate. There is just the illusion of separateness from it. That illusion takes the form of beingness, takes the form of thoughts, looking at other thoughts, examining other thoughts, observing other thoughts. There is a place that you can be in, a state of realization or awakening, or non-duality, where you are completely non-separate from the present moment. And the present moment doesn't even arise as something for you to recognize that you're in. Instead, the present moment is just the thing that is living the rest of your life. All there is the present moment living through you, as you. When you're fully attuned to this present moment, without any single iota separation arising in your experience, any separation at all, any thought of being different from anything, any thought of being anything, any thought that appears as a being, that appears as something different to exactly what you're experiencing. When you're there, fully in the present moment, with nothing apart from the present moment, all there are the senses operating in entirely their own way. Senses are just flowing completely on their own, with nobody who is moving them, controlling them, or managing them. This complete flow without any being who is creating that flow. When you're merged completely in unity with the natural flow that everything is, without anything saying that it's different to it, that flow is complete bliss, complete freedom, complete peace. It's exactly what you've always been. It's exactly what you always will be. The realization that you are it doesn't come as seeing that you're transformed or that you turn into something else. It doesn't come from you recognizing that now you're different. It comes from you seeing that you have always been the same. That you have always been this exact effortless flow. This effortless flow that is everything without exception, that doesn't change, that is completely the same yet is every changing thing, is everything at every level. There is nothing that isn't it. When you're able to move fully into the present moment, fully into non-separation from this great experience that we're all experiencing, from your senses, from this very moment of your senses, when you're completely non-separate from this very moment of your senses, that is total freedom. There is nobody who can experience that freedom. There is nobody who's even aware of that freedom. There's nobody who's seeing that freedom, observing that freedom, seeing it as something separate. There is just it in the present moment, and it doesn't arise. It's a non-arising freedom, a freedom that you don't think about, that isn't separate to you, that isn't different to you. Non-separation from the present moment isn't a thing that you are able to do, something that already is, and all you can do is release any ideas of separation. Everything that is not fundamental, that has not always been since before you were born, since after you're going to be born, everything that isn't fundamental is illusion. There is only the fundamental and most essential thing that has always been with you. That thing is completely non-arising. It isn't anything separate. Anything separate is arising and falling away. This thing isn't arising or falling away. It's exactly as it is, and that exact as it isness is right now. There isn't any other time that it could be. This effortless flow that is everything in its total non-separateness, which cannot be observed or understood or seen as a word or captured as by a word or a part of anything. It can only be the entire whole that it is. This entire whole that it is fully and totally specific, granular, fine-grained, got every single aspect of every single thing. It's the most detailed thing you can imagine, and it is reality. This incredibly immaculate, perfectly detailed reality is what's waiting for you in the present moment. And it is the reality that you already are. And it doesn't remove you when you realize it. It keeps you in the awareness that you have always been it, in all of your detail, all of your uniqueness. Everything that you've ever been is recognized as everything that it's always been. And it's recognized that it's total union. It's recognized that Atman is Brahman. When you're fully present, there isn't anything else. There isn't anything that's different to what's happening. It's only ever what's happening. And that thing that's happening isn't something arising in your experience. It isn't something separate. It's unified. Every single sense is unified. Everything is perfectly unified without you even trying at all to change any of it or connect any of it together or to understand how any of it is connected or how some of it's non-dual and some of it's dual. All of it is already whole, already in union, already complete. That already completeness is what you have too. It's just the illusion of separation, the illusion that there are separate things from the present moment that is making it hard to see. And just by inclining towards deciding that right now you want to see the truth, you want to connect the present moment, you want to be fully non-separate from the present moment, and you don't want anything else. Deciding that right now that you're going to become enlightened, you're going to become someone who has this present moment attunement, this non-separateness from the present moment. Deciding that you're going to do that right now for the benefit of all beings. Bring them into bliss, to bring them into that same peace that you're going to be able to find. Deciding that right now is the cornerstone, the fundamental, the ultimate thing that you can do to bring yourself there is just to decide that you're ready to become aware that you're just the present moment and that there isn't anything else and that there hasn't ever been anything else. To realize that you've always been non-dual, that everything's been non-dual, that there has never been anything that's separate, that there's never been anything that you can perceive as a separate arising thing, something solid or different or changing, anything at all. To realize that there has only ever been this extremely refined, perfectly intelligent present moment. When you can accept that you're ready, when you can open yourself enough to receiving and understanding and recognizing that there is just this present moment without any separation, that there is no beingness, that there's just reality, and reality is alive and it's so vibrant, it's talking in every moment, and every sense perception that you can experience is fully present in all of its sensitivity. When you're ready to accept that, it will come. You just have to be open to it. It's something that's already here, that's already this moment, that you can already be, and all you have to do is say yes to it. To be fully present means to be completely non-separate from the present moment, to have nothing that is fully present, to be completely and fully exactly what is right now. Thank you.